life is all about challenges. It's all about the small details that we go through each and every day, the assignments that we are supposed to take, and how we are supposed to take them. Um, every machine has a manual, but now, how about our life? Do we really have a manual that we follow, or we just exist because we can, we found ourselves on Earth? It's good to understand what was our initial assignment and how we are supposed to take it. And I have a very good example from the good book, the story of Abraham and Lot. It's a very interesting story, depending on which angle you look at it. But this is a story that helps us to understand, and it helps us put things into perspective. First of all, Abraham was called, and as we know, a father of many nations, and each one of us, we have an assignment that we are supposed to deliver. But the difference is in how we deliver the assignments. I know you've read this story. Abraham is told to leave his land and go to a land that is going to be shown. And of course, he had his family, extended family. Of course, in this case, we look at Lot. And yeah, they set out to a foreign land. And that is us. When we say, for example, when you finished high school, you went to college, and then after college, you find yourself working, or maybe you're in business. At work, you have your friends that you closely relate with. They have their own belief systems. You have your own belief systems. Or you're in business like me, you have your own belief systems. So sometimes we make wrong choices, and some of these decisions, they end up being stressful, of course affecting our mental health in one way or another, because perhaps you're trying to figure out, where did you go wrong, how can I make things right again, and so on and so forth. And of course, through this process, it gives you some struggle with yourself, with your choices, with maybe your friends at work, or maybe in business, the decisions that you made. But now, first of all, we need to understand Abraham was blessed, and the blessing was not in the land. As you know, that at some point when the herdsmen of Lot and Abraham were having issues, they decided to part ways. So there is separation. There is the part, that part of separation that came in, which is stressful. And they had to choose one.